welcome. My name is Mariam and I have a creative podcast, the PiaKnits. But today I want to make another short episode about a project that I shared with a picture on Instagram with hashtag #OctoberKnits. If you don't know the project hashtag #OctoberKnits yet, I have been inspired by watching a Swedish podcaster, Sia, and her podcast is Sias Poddar. I will mention everything in the description below the video, and it is such a great idea, so I take part in hashtag #OctoberKnits, and I posted a second picture of a hat that I finished, I think, maybe 8 years ago. So I will show you the hat. This is it. It is a beret knitted with sock wool, and I used white, it's off-white, and variegated yarn to knit the Fair Isle motifs. So in the brim you have one knit, one purl, one knit, one purl, and each purl stitch you take the colored yarn. And then you go on with the body of the hat, and there you have the flowers and the leaves to knit in. And you continue until you finished the whole chart. I will show you the book where I got the pattern from. But because decreasing for the top and knitting the chart was a bit too difficult for me, I decided to decrease for the top, but knit stripes instead of following the chart with the Fair Isle. I will practice that, of course, but at that time it was too difficult for me, because I remember I didn't know the technique with circular needles, and I knitted this on 4 double-pointed needles, and it was not so practical, I must say, but it's okay. So I will put it on the beret, and I will put the lady back. Voila. So here is the beret. Yes, like this. Like this, voila. So it is sock wool, it is knitted with sock wool, and that is 75% pure wool and 25% polyamide. Normally it is polyamide. It is not this wool that I use, because it's so many years ago that I knitted this beret, but it's something like that sock yarn. And I have a leftover ball. As you can see, I have a lot of leftovers, so maybe I can knit another beret with and knitting the motif with one of my other leftovers. Why not? So this is the leftover yarn that I have from knitting in the motif. So what can I say more? Yes, I have this pattern. I knitted the pattern because that is not improvised, of course not. It's much too difficult. But this is the book. Yes, I will show you like this. This is the book where I found this pattern for this beret. And I will, of course, mention all the information in the description. It is in Dutch, yes, because I live in Belgium and my native language is Dutch, but I also make my podcast in English. But for these little short videos, I decided to do only in English, because otherwise it takes too much time. So you see, Baretten, breien, Jolijn Copier, and I will show you the page. So on page 25, you have this beret, as you can see, and here on the other page you have the chart to knit the body of the beret, like this. No, this is the chart. This is the chart. And as you can see, the top should have been knitted with the motif and decreasing at the same time. So that is my next challenge, knitting challenge to go for. So I'm very happy that I found that Sia had this idea, because I like it a lot. So I will share maybe next week another project, but if you would like for yourself also share your projects, please go on, because it's so nice to see all of you being creative and showing off their own knitted projects. So it's so lovely to watch all your talent all over the world. Yes, so go on. Thank you very much for watching. See you next episode, maybe next week, I think, for a third project with #OctoberKnits. Thank you so much, and have a lovely weekend today, and see you next time. Bye.